Welcome to School Report, a glimpse into the classrooms of St. Lucie County Public Schools. School Report provides the opportunity to share with the community academic and extracurricular activities of students in our schools. And now, here is School Report.
Okay, we started the fire. Watch how fast it grows. Sister slows the food in, and we'll do a flame stage. Okay, the smoke alarm activated in just about 15 seconds. Giving you enough time to get out. But you'll see how fast that fire's going to grow. You can see we've been barely into the fire for 1 minute. At room temperature is going to be 12 to 1,500 degrees. When you get in eventually, it will flash over. The room is totally unsurvivable at that point. You also pay attention to the smoke, which is why we tell you to get out of the ground and crawl out. You stand up, you have toxic smoke, and not make it out. Okay, you see the room approaching its flashover point.
goodness.
Leave them on the sprinklers system there and help get you out of the house. Give the fire department time to arrive and finish up the fire things already.
Yeah, something on the
Tony was the National Park Safety Association. Over the past 11 years, we've had 880,000 home fires. We're still employing 2 million people in our own home. As far as the 38,000 injuries to civilians without
Hey, what did you guys think about the fire demonstration?
And it was safe.
What did you learn from it?
That we never go quiet.
And what to do if there is a fire.
If there's a fire, you need to go low and run out. And you need to make sure that you don't go in any rooms, and you need to stay low. And you need to stay out. And don't go near the fire.
Good morning, everybody. How are you enjoying the show so far? Let's give one big round of applause for these unsung heroes here, the first responders that are here to protect us, right? Talking about unsung heroes, the canines of any agency that you go to work hard, they put themselves in danger, they protect their handlers, and they do it all for a pat on the head or a play with a toy. And today you're going to see the amazing canine unit of the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office under the direction of Sergeant Tony Cavallero. He's got a great show for you, and we just want to thank you all for being here. And without further ado, Tony.
Thank you, boss. Thank you. It's a great pleasure working with you. How about a nice round for Sheriff Tim and Sarah? How's everybody doing today? Yeah! Look good. We're having a good time. Weather's beautiful. Right? Lots of good stuff to see. Anybody here? I'm going to ask a question first before we get going. Anybody here afraid of dogs? Put your hands up, afraid of dogs. You need to know if you're out there. Good. Excellent. You know why? Because them lions, dogs that might be coming right up there where they can come meet you. Everybody okay with that? Come on out, Kona. All right, keep it behind us. Anyway, you're going to demonstrate some basic obedience and some a little more advanced obedience. Now, obedience is a foundation of control work. That's all it is. You can do the same thing with your dogs at home. Who's got dogs at home? Okay, you do a little obedience, it gains the dog's control. Okay, sets boundaries for the dog. Gives the dog an understanding of what is right and what is wrong. Right. The neat thing about police canines, they know when we're doing demos. They get very excited because they know somewhere along the line, somebody's going to pop up with a piece of equipment. They're going to get to fight it. You know what else they know? They're like kids. They go, you can't yell at me in front of all these nice people. Oh, no. So let's see what we can get away with today, right? Stop eyeballing me, dog. I'm not thinking today. Let's give them a nice warm blood. We will see them a little bit later on. Next, we're going to bring out one of our single-purpose narcotics dogs. Now, the interesting thing about a narcotics dog program is we have several single-purpose dogs. 2 of them are actually assigned to the school system. That means every day that school's in, they're around there walking the parking lots and in the schools trying to keep the poison out of our schools. And they're very effective at it. We're going to bring out Canine Guzzo and his partner. Deputy Sheriff Chris Hill. And they're going to demonstrate a basic narcotic search. If you look up here, you see these little pipes. Inside one of those pipes is the narcotics, marijuana. Watch the dog and you will be able to see where the narcotics is. You all see the change in the behavior. The dog's tail change and his body and his posture change. That's the dog getting into the odor. Let's give them a nice one. Pick that up with you on the way out. Pick it up with you. We're going to bring out K9 Max, but before we do that, we want to do some volunteers. This is an audience participation part. So, young lady in red shirt, young lady right here in I'm going to have you all right here on the line. I'll make a line for you. Right here. No. Hold on, I gotta find this one special person. Right there, that one right there. Okay. Now, the interesting thing about single-purpose narcotics dogs, what they can do other than dual-purpose dogs, is they can search you. What we're going to demonstrate with Max is how they do that. So, hopefully one of these young folks do not have narcotics dogs like they do. Somebody's got some explaining to do. Anybody want to claim this child? Anyone want to see this child? We need to see you over there by the patrol. Now, obviously, we stuck the ringer in there on you, but here's the context in that video. Claim that particular person to show it to you. And that's what we can do with a purpose dog. Nice round of applause for Max and Deputy Sheriff Ward. And thank you now for volunteers. Thank you so much. You guys go ahead and go back where you work. We appreciate it. All right. Now, we're going to get into some of the bite works. Some of the fun stuff.
Sit down. Sit down, we gotta leave.
The first dog is K9 Dallas.
Here we go.
Now, go back on K9 Dallas. K9 Dallas we picked up from our vendor, one of our vendors, the day after the incident in Dallas, Texas, when the officer lost his life. That's why we named the dog Dallas. Dallas was gone. So Dallas is very new to our unit. Now, demonstrate what's known as a straight one-off or street. One on one end. And this is K9 Dallas. K9 Dallas is a Belgian Malinois. His handler is and that's okay. You see the straight, that's okay. It's a new guy. Okay, this is what it is. Basic straight hit. little bit longer. It's not a mini demo. Sure, pass the points back to me. We'll demonstrate what this is. Look, just like UPS. RJ, who's... What do you need a leash for? Slide. Can you tell he's a little wound up and excited and happy to be here? Oh, yeah. Because this is what he's been waiting for since we got him. However, because we're kind of funny about it, we like our dogs to be under control, he's going to have to wait a little bit. So, what we're going to do is we're going to test his control. We're going to up the ante here a little bit. Slide. Yell. Hey! Louder! Hey! No strings attached, no lead to the dog, no Mr. Gold, this is what we do by controlling the dog, by educating the dog. Now, there is a downside for him on this. The longer that dog sits there and he's waiting and he's like, I want my cookie. The longer he's waiting there, guess what's going to happen? He's going to spring out a lot harder. Poor Dave. Poor Dave. Now, just like a dog will wait, there's not much he can do to get that dog to come off until I tell the dog to come off. RJ! Us! Push! 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 Now, one of the toughest things with teaching a dog is known as a recall. Don't get ahead of the program. Wait for your cue.
He wants to go, all right?
Cuts. Toughest thing to teach dogs is a recall. And what a recall is basically sending that dog, but before he gets there, telling him to come back. And now to give you an analogy of what that would be like, that'd be like taking a big ice cream with the bananas and the whipped cream and the chocolate. Walking up to it and say, hey, you can have it. And at the last minute, pulling it away. Stinks. Really stinks. What are you doing? Thank you. Stay with the program. Stay with the program. Wait. Loose. Thank you. RJ, here! There we go. Did I mention he was social? Well, guess what? You're going to find out how social he is. Police dogs are not man-eating animals, folks. Social to the decoy. There's no animosity. There's no anger. It's all controlled aggression. You take these kids, take these kids. RJ, here! And he's out of here. Okay. He got what he wanted. RJ, here! And he's back again. Good. promise you'll get to see more of RJ later if you want. But for right now, we got to continue on with our show here. I'm going to pass him off. Yeah. And we're going to bring out Canine Kona again, like I promised. Now, in case you haven't realized, we have all kinds of different breeds of dogs, but we also have male and female dogs. We're an equal opportunity employer at the Sheriff's Office. We're going to demonstrate a very interesting, for our last thing, a very interesting little drill that we do. Okay? You all remember, how many of you remember being when you were a kid playing a game called Monkey in the Middle, where somebody was in the middle and you throw the ball back and forth and somebody's trying to get the ball, right? This is basically a similar thing, only we have 2 decoys. And these decoys, one at a time, will attack the handler. So we're gonna find out how much Kona really loves her handler. Is she gonna come to his aid right away? Or is she gonna let him suffer for a little bit? We're gonna find out. All right, monkey in the middle. You sit him on which one you would sit him first?
Ah, Kona! Here! Kona! Ah! Ah! Kona! Here! Ah! Kona! Here! Ah! Kona! Ah! Here! Louie, here! Kona! Here!
All right, David, you would do me one last favor. Put him around there, right by the line, let them get to see that fight up close and personal. Dave's going to bring Kona around so you guys can see him. If you feel uncomfortable, please say so. But we want you to sit up.
Get him close to the line, Dave!
Questions, you want to see the dogs, you want to show you the dogs, take the dogs, really appreciate you guys coming out. We hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you.
Coming out today. It's really important for everybody to see what safety features and things that are out there in your community. What we're going to do here is show you one of the aspects of our job. Obviously, we are a fire department through the district, but we also provide EMS support, prevention, public ed, and we also respond to car accidents where people could be trapped in a car and they have to be removed by the jaws of life, so they're called. So what the crew is going to do, we're going to simulate a dispatch call. We're going to simulate them pulling up. And we're going to have a live victim in the car, which is our PIO, Ms. Brenda Stokes. And they're going to remove her and transport her to air rescue. And they're going to take off and provide the care to a trauma center. So when they're all ready, we'll show you the call through the radio, let you listen to it a little bit, and I'll try to give you some tips of what they're doing and explain some of the things as they're working. And don't forget to buy your raffle tickets for this awesome four-wheeler, Firefighter Edition. Drawings at 1:30, I believe. You have to leave now.
The following transmission is a training exercise. 14, Engine 14, FTO 2, Battalion 2. Respond priority 1 for MVC rollover with entrapment. 525 Northwest Peacock Boulevard. 525 Northwest Peacock Boulevard at First Data Field. All units respond tax work. Copy on scene, one vehicle, upright, one patient.
So at this point, they're formulating their plan. The officer's going to give his size up. That way communications and the other arriving units know what to expect and kind of painting the picture of the scene. And they're going to remove the equipment that will be necessary to remove this patient safely, quickly. Now the FTO arrives on scene and becomes our safety officer. As the crew starts working, sometimes they overlook some things and they're not able to look at the big picture, and that's his job. As you see, he'll walk around, make sure things are safe for the patient and the crew. Now the chief has arrived. The chief will take command of the scene. Okay, so what we're doing here is we have a trauma alert, which is a specific injury due to trauma. In our area, Longwood Hospital is a trauma center for adults. So due to this location being that we're kind of far from the hospital, we would use air rescue to get the patient there faster than by ground. There's many factors in that decision, but this would be a location factor. If it was a child pediatric trauma alert, we would fly them to another center out of our area. And if it was closer to Longwood, we could drive them there. So what the crews are doing here, they're starting the equipment, which are the jaws of life. There's many different names, but that's a pretty good name everybody knows. And it's run by an hydraulic pump. They're going to hook hoses up, pick their tools. They're also going to provide the patient with care. As you can see, one of the firefighters has got in the car. They're going to start IVs and other things to help with pain management and any other injury that she may have in the car. They also cover you up with a sheet because they have to break the window controls. If they just were to cut the door, the window would break unexpectedly and kick it over the patient. Once all the glass is cleared, the car is also cribbed. There's some blocks of wood. That way the car is stable for them to work on.
you have accepted the flight ETA 3 minutes. Yes, obviously advised that we do have an extended expectation.
And also you notice the crew is pulling a hose. This is for any kind of incidentals. If we have any fire with this call or if there's a fuel leak, we're always going to have that charged hose line ready.
And it's deployed.
And one of the things that's important here is getting the patient out without causing more injury. So sometimes roofs have to be removed, doors have to be removed, depending on if the patient's trapped or what kind of injury they have. And that's why it's important to protect them inside that car. For you folks on this side, you can see what they're doing is they're getting a purchase point on the door so that they can pop it. And that spreader will just keep spreading until it breaks the latches. So they've got the door open. And a lot of times that's all it takes, but sometimes there's a dash impinged on the people's leg. It could be on its side or it could be on its roof like it originally came in as. So there's many things that have to be removed to get that patient out safely. So what they've switched to now is they're using cutters on this door, and they're going to cut the hinges so the door is completely out of the way, because in order to spread the dash, you have to get the door out of the way, or else it connects the bottom and the top of the dash together. And to be more efficient, some of the crew can take some battery-operated tools that we have, kind of as backup, to work on one side while the other crew is working on another. Now you can see he's cutting the A-pillar of the roof with the cutters, and as you can see, it's much faster than the battery tool. I like to have that as an option if it's needed, because sometimes tools do fail. And all this time, the firefighter that's inside will be a paramedic as well. And they'll be administering EMS care to the patient, stabilizing them, and taking care of any needs that they have while they're being extra treated. And as you can hear, the communications advisor the fence marks. That does a couple things. For a trauma alert, we have a pretty critical window that we need to get them going to the hospital. But it also gives the crews and the incident commander a time to reflect on the call and make sure the things that need to be done are getting done, and to keep track of the time that it's taking to do those things. FTO, which is also the safety officer, also has the responsibility to contact the hospital with patient information so that when air rescue or a rescue truck arrives there, they know what to expect. So at this point, command's going to contact their district chief, and they're going to be in touch with air rescue. So now they're going to talk to the helicopter, and the patient's going to be removed here shortly. The roof has been removed, and they can properly remove the patient without causing more injury.
Air Rescue, did you have traffic clear, Tom?
So the crews removed the patient, secured a collar on her while she was still in the vehicle, and then transferred her to a backboard to protect her back and lower extremities. So from this point, typically, if it's an extended extrication, the air rescue will be on scene already and we'll go directly to them, or we'll load their patient in the rescue truck and transport them to air rescue for transport to the hospital. So that was St. Lucie County Fire District, Station 14, B shift. They did a great job. I want you guys to give them a round of applause. And in just a couple minutes, if you guys want to see the other end of it, over by the helicopter here on the east side of the field, they're going to be loading the patient into the helicopter and they'll lift off. And that'll be the last part of the demonstration. Thank you all for watching.
Nate might be a good idea. I liked the part where everybody was standing right there and they got blasted by sand. And I thought it was really cool with all the air pressure. With all the sand going up, I've never seen it do that before. It kind of reminds me of a tornado.
Yeah, and did you get a glasses? All back here. No, Ben. Thank you. Are you having a good time? Yeah. That's not loud enough. Come on. Are you having a good time? Yeah. All right. Thanks for coming out and supporting all the first responders today. This is a tremendous amount of support. We really do appreciate it. Today we're going to have a demonstration by the Port St. Lucie Police Department SWAT team. Are we ready back there, guys? They're not even listening to me, so I guess I'm going to have to entertain you for a minute. So, what SWAT does is, when we as citizens find ourselves in a situation where we need some help, we call 911, and depending on where you are, whether you're in the county or the city, you can get a police officer or a deputy sheriff out to your house. Well, when we, the police, find ourselves in a situation where we need some extra help, we call SWAT. And what SWAT does is they handle these super high-risk situations where it's a barricaded subject with a gun, or someone's taken somebody hostage, or they're in a situation where they would have the upper hand on the police. SWAT has special techniques and special equipment to help them get the job done safely. So, good afternoon, folks. Sorry about the delay here, but
One of the things we deal with in a SWAT team, like the chief alluded to earlier, is a hostage rescue. That is the most high-risk thing we're ever going to come to deal with, because we're dealing with innocent lives, and the mission of the SWAT team is to save lives. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're prepared to do that in any instance, and I think you're going to be very impressed with our capabilities once you see what they're capable of doing. So just a few more moments, we're going to kick that off, but we appreciate everybody's patience. Thank you.
currently we have an officer that was taken hostage inside this facade wall here, and we're going to have to perform an explosive breach on the front door and have a 4-man entry team make an entry and conduct a hostage rescue with some ammunition rounds. So if everybody's ready, you might want to cover your ears a little bit when they actually set the charge on the wall.
They disintegrated the door.
That guy is suspect of bringing a hostage out. Looks like it's going to be a successful hostage rescue of a police officer. Good job, guys.
I'm Carrie Patrick with St. Lucie Public Schools, here with Tom Jones of the Education Foundation here at First State of Fields. We are enjoying the Safety Festival. Tom?
Yeah, it's a beautiful Saturday. There are thousands of people out. The first responders gave a lot of demonstrations. A lot of fun today.
Yes, and we've had so many people come by our booth learning about St. Lucie Public Schools and what they have to offer, and we've had a great opportunity to share the great programs, speak with people about opportunities for their students. Tom has shared the scholarship opportunities, and what else have you had an opportunity to talk to people about?
Well, I was handing out a lot of stress apples to everyone and just telling them about the scholarships that we're offering. Later on this May, we're going to be providing about 75 scholarships. So talking to a lot of young kids and telling them to please look at the CTE programs and the wonderful opportunities and the pathway to success that you're offering, and then letting them know that the foundation is there for a scholarship when they're ready.
Absolutely. Great day here at First State.